Welcome to the Dan Diet, where we're losing 25 pounds in 2 months. This is the video journal for week 3. It's going pretty good. I was at 143 pounds exactly this morning. So that means I'm down 5.2 pounds since last week. And overall, in 3 weeks, I'm down 12.2 pounds. It's amazing. This was a really good week. And you know what was special about it? Nothing. There was absolutely nothing special about this week. All I did was eat leftovers. There was no going out. There was nothing special. It was a boring, average week. But sometimes that's what you need. Now, to get a big weight loss like that, it kind of works like compounding interest. You know, you want to have consecutive days where you don't go over your calorie limit. In fact, the rule is never, ever go over your calorie limit. But if I know that those meals that normally work for me, for example, pork chops and white rice, if I eat a lot of the same meals, a lot of meals that aren't a lot of calories, you know, I'm basically trying to have meals that are like around 500 calories or less. And that'll help me break everything out and keep me on track. Now, the more on track you get, the consecutive days in a row like that, the more weight you start to lose. And that's a really good thing. So, you know, keep at it. If you're not losing weight, don't worry about it. It's not the day-to-day that matters. It's only the week-to-week. Now, something that I like to do is called the 3-hour rule. 3 hours before bed, you don't drink anything and you don't eat anything. You know, the 3-hour rule. Sometimes for some people, their body might need a 4 or 5-hour rule. I read that most models, they don't eat or drink 6 hours before bedtime. I think for an average person, a standard rule is 3. A rule like that really keeps you on track. So the 3-hour rule, no eating or drinking 3 hours before bed. Now, some people ask me, with losing all this weight, what exercise are you doing? Well, I'm not really doing any exercise. The point is just to keep moving. Stay active. It doesn't mean you need to go work out. It doesn't mean you need to go to this. The biggest amount of exercise I got for the week was I did yard work throughout the whole weekend. You know, stuff I normally would have done whether or not I was on a diet. But it basically kept me moving all day. You know, that combined with the diet, combined with, you know, your normal metabolism, combined with consecutive days of, you know, not going over your calorie limit, that keeps you on track. Now, also, the buffer. Now, remember, I build in a buffer. You know, I recommend doing it. If your calorie limit, let's say, is 1,500 calories, throw in a buffer of 200 or 300 calories. You know, the buffer means you don't go over the buffer. You try not to anyway. The buffer is there for any kind of mistakes or bad calculations or for snacks. Just because you have a calorie limit doesn't mean you need to come right up to it. So you build in the buffer, and that's like your temporary limit. So even though it was a boring week and I'm basically eating leftovers all week, I want to say I prefer not to eat breakfast. I basically just have 1 or 2 cups of tea for breakfast. Now, the tea for me is 0 calories. It's hot water. It's caffeinated English black tea. And I throw in 2 Splenda just for a little kick. And the Splenda are 0 calories, so the whole tea thing is 0 calories. Now, you can do the same with coffee. You just want to make sure you don't use any creamer or any milk or anything like that because that adds the calories. And if you're using some kind of sugar, you don't want to use sugar. You want to use 0 calorie sugar substitute. So I've been having that for breakfast. That's pretty good. I haven't really been eating my snacks. Haven't really needed them. Haven't been hungry. Usually I got something going on at work or when I'm at home, I'm doing yard work. And next thing I know, it's already past lunchtime. And then I go to eat my lunch. Now remember, when you eat the lunch, a trick is 2 tricks. Number 1, drink water between every bite. Don't take a sip. Actually drink a good amount of water between every bite. That will help fill you up. Another thing is when you go to take a bite, don't double dip. Don't double scoop. Don't take a spoon, scoop in, and then put it in your mouth. You know, that's double dipping. You do 1 scoop in your mouth, then you drink the water, and then repeat. Don't scoop, put it in your mouth, then scoop again, put it in your mouth. No, it's 1 scoop, water. Same thing with your fork. You know, you stab. You don't want to double stab. You stab once in your mouth and then water. Little tricks like that will get you really full really quick. Sometimes you have these small meals and you can't even finish them because you're filling up on water, and then next thing you know, you're busy doing something else. So it works. I've lost 12.2 pounds in 3 weeks. So this is the end of week 3. How was your week? How's the diet going? Let us know. Comment below. We want to hear about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Dan Diet. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to be notified for when I post a new video, which is usually every Monday. On your screen will be links to other videos, and I'll put links to those videos in the description field below. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. If there's a video you want me to make, put that in the comments as well. Keep losing that weight.